Patriots are placing fullback James Develin on injured reserve. Sources told me that injury is not considered season-ending, so Develin could actually come off of injured reserve as early as week 12 if the Patriots elect to activate him. Let's hear what Matthew Slater had to say about his injured teammate.
Never had a better teammate in 12 years of football. I mean, he's the best teammate I've ever been around, barring none. I mean, he's a tremendous human being, but he's always been about putting this team first. He's always been about sacrificing for the greater good. And when you talk about, you know, everything that this organization hopes to stand for, nobody embodies it better than James.
Let's bring in Matt Chatham now. Matt, this is a pretty big loss for the Patriots. Right. They activated Jakob Johnson off of the practice squad before their Week 3 game, but Johnson actually didn't play offensive snaps until they were in their kneel down. So Patriots basically elected to go without a fullback in Week 3 without Develin in there. What does this mean to you?
Well, the face of this team has really changed over, I don't know, you would go back maybe 2 years to where they were getting a little more fullback-centric, and it was the kind of runs they were liking to use. Rob Gronkowski was spending a lot more time attached to the formation, playing like a true tight end with his hand down, not as much of the flexed-out stuff. So it was really those two pieces in concert that really led to the decision of, you know, to be a team that wanted to do like regular runs like you'd see in the 90s and early 2000s. But when they transition out of that, when Tom Brady gets back into the gun, it really opens up a different kind of offense. So in the absence, clearly, of Gronk, he's no longer with the team, but if you don't have that giant hammer fullback, it really, I think, changes the run style that they're going to have to adopt. So it's not that they can't still score points, it's just that adopting, you know, I formations and really the basic old school football stuff isn't going to work with a smaller body necessarily. Jakob Johnson could do it. We just haven't seen a lot of it. And Coach Belichick today did talk a little bit about him and how much of a wild surprise it was. He came from 91st. If there would have been 92, he'd have been 92. And not only surprised some to make the practice squad, he made the next step and went to the active roster, which is pretty rare for a guy, especially at that particular position.